people can sit around that? Around the eating area?
We had 7 when we were up north because we had these 2 little ottomans. We go all the way around. We pack it in. That's what's fun about it, right?
That's what it's supposed to be.
That's what it's supposed to be.
So it's you, your husband, the 3 kids, and you guys had quite an adventure in the Airstream. Karen, you did a great job. We've got some pictures of your vacation. So what's it like driving with the Airstream attached? Is it fairly smooth?
The great thing about Airstreams are they're so light. You can pull them with anything. It's fairly smooth, but I have to give a big shout out to Can-Am RV because they did all the service and the maintenance and made it safe to drive, helped us with the hitch. That's super important. If you're going to pull it, you want to be safe and you want to make sure that it's pullable and everything's working. We did 8,000 kilometers, not one issue.
Really?
If you can imagine.
And no divorce.
And no divorce. The kids still like us, but a breakdown would be a big issue, right? Like you'd be stuck somewhere and you probably wouldn't know what to do. So that's important. It was so good that Tim, my husband, had moments where he looked behind and went, whoa, someone's following us so close. But it was the Airstream. He totally forgot that we were pulling it. That's how easy it was.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
okay, speaking of Tim, who's like such a cutie, we've got a picture of you and him right there in front of the Airstream, and it just looked like such a beautiful family trip. You guys stopped in so many different places. You went out west. Where did you go to?
So we went to Saskatchewan and we traveled up through Lake Superior. There's the kids. Believe it or not, when you talk about the comfort of that front bed, to Karen's credits with the foam thickness, we woke the kids up. Like, I actually got up, made my coffee, went outside, had a coffee by myself, and I had to come back in and be like, guys, come on, it's 9 o'clock. You've got to wake up. Like, we've got to get on with our day. We all slept so well in this thing. You're on the campsites. It's the fresh air. You're out in nature. It was spectacular. Probably the best trip we've ever had. So we went up by Lake Superior and all the way across Manitoba, all the way to Saskatchewan, up north in Saskatchewan, and then all the way back.
Amazing. So many lakes, so many parks, so many waterfalls.
Just stunning scenery.
It was beautiful. And beautiful gatherings outside where you guys are all around the fire and just having some fun. I think that's lovely. So, I mean, Karen, this isn't the first sort of unusual, non-traditional space that you've designed. You've also designed a bunkie.
Yes,
that we've seen.
A lot of bunkies.
A lot of bunkies. You're really good with the small spaces.
I love small spaces. It's a great challenge.
It is a good challenge. You have to be creative, and there's a shot of the bunkie, one of them, that you designed. So you just made every little square inch work for you in that space, just like you did in Stacy's.
Well, on this particular bunkie, I designed from the inside out, so I didn't know how big the bunkie was actually going to be until I said, okay, I want 4 beds, I want this dresser, I want off the shelf, I want it to be inexpensive, and that helped determine the size.
Right.
And then this I call the kids bunkie, obviously inspired by nautical, so I love to sail. So it's actually an old sail from a boat, so it's all recycled, upcycled.
Nice.
It was a really fun project.
Okay, so bunkies are popular with you guys because Brian, you've designed one as well. You've designed a few.
We just finished one in Aspen, and it was a room in the lower level. It had a small window that no one wanted to sleep in.
Yeah.
And that by creating this cool bunkie with ladders and things like that, that's where all the kids want to stay.
Of course.
Of course.
Because it's this great space. Before it was like no one wants to be there. Everyone wants to be upstairs. But it's a fabulous space, and you can squeeze a lot of kids.
Yeah.
In a small room. That's why you let them sleep. Don't wake them up.
Let them sleep. Never wake a sleeping child. And I find like kids they crave the smallest space possible. We just came back from a vacation and we actually had adjoining rooms so that Leo and I could have some privacy. We were all in one bed.
Love it. Love it.
We're like, there are 4 beds. We were all in one bed because they're kids. They want to be in your armpit, right? That's what they love. Just like a kitty cat. So it was really nice, beautiful. You're going to have so many amazing adventures with your family and your Airstream.
We're
so
excited.
Cool.
We're taking it to Brantford to a baseball tournament on the long weekend. We can't wait. Yeah.
We have campers in the audience, so they're very, very excited about this whole situation, and I love it. It looks great.